What's up, guys? Best Reviews here, and I'm here to do my One Piece top 10 um, list. And this top 10 is based off of combat prowess in general, not just like pure destructive power. And this is my list, and also I left out characters such as like Big Mom or Kaido because we haven't seen them in action yet, and we haven't really heard anything about them. I mean, like Kaido's been said to be the strongest thing in the world, but I mean that's not really like that's not actual like concrete evidence. The only character on my top 10 list that does not have evidence is in the number 3 slot, and I'm sure you guys will agree with him. But before I start the video, please in the comments, please leave an explanation as to why you think something. Don't just say um, Kizaru is stronger than Shanks because he's my favorite character. No, give me an explanation as to why you think that. Give me an explanation as to feats that he has over him, and things of that matter. So yeah, I'm gonna get right into it now. Coming in at the number 10 slot, I have Monkey D. Garp, and my reasoning for this is because it was stated that Garp in his prime was stronger than a fleet admiral, or like he was offered to be a fleet admiral but didn't want to be. He wanted to stay a vice admiral. So when he gets older, as we've seen with Whitebeard, his strength deteriorates a little bit. So I think with that deterioration of strength and how he was in his prime, I think that would put him just barely, barely below Admiral. Like he could fight on par with an Admiral, most likely for a week. So yeah, 7 days. I'd give him 7 days with an Admiral, just one-on-one. Because his hockey, um, obviously his hockey, he's above Vice Admiral. Everyone above Vice Admiral has hockey. Um, his hockey is probably very, very, very strong because one, he's teaching Kobe. Two, he commented on Luffy's hockey saying he has it too when he's Conqueror's King, meaning he might have Conqueror's King, or he might have um he might have Conqueror's King, or maybe he was talking about Ace and Luffy, but I think if Garp doesn't have Conqueror's King, then he probably has very, very, very strong arm and hockey. And we've also seen his physical strength, and his physical strength is very impressive. He was throwing like cannonballs that just weighed absurd amounts. He was just throwing them like they're nothing, like no big deal. So that's why I'm gonna put him at number 1 or number 10. Sorry. Number 9 is Kizaru. Um, I put Kizaru in the number 9 slot because of his devil fruit. His devil fruit is fucking awesome. The only okay, Kizaru would most likely be top 5 or at least higher if there was no charge time on the on him changing into light. Like when he uses that Yata mirror thing to teleport, he has to charge it up and then like shoot it off into something. Or like when he wants to move quickly, or like when he wants to generate light to his leg, there's a charge time into that. But if I don't know, maybe post time skip, that charge time is lower, that would probably put him above. That would probably put him in like 6. But as of right now, there is a charge time, therefore he is going to be like that. Coming in the number 8 slot is Aokiji. I think Aokiji is right above Kizaru because he got offered to be fleet admiral. Sorry, he got offered to be a fleet admiral, so that right there should put him above Kizaru. And we don't have any evidence that states that Kizaru got offered to be a fleet admiral yet. But we know for a fact that Aokiji was offered to be a fleet admiral by Sengoku himself. And also Aokiji, his devil fruit, he's shown amazing mastery over his devil fruit. Just he frozen like a whole freaking tsunami for God's sake. So Aokiji is a monster. I think post time skip, he maybe got a little bit stronger in terms of hockey. But other than that, I think he stayed the same as pre time skip. Coming in at number 7 is Fleet Admiral Akainu. And the reason I put Akainu in front of Aokiji and Kizaru is this. Akainu is ahead of Kizaru because Akainu is a fleet admiral, meaning he's higher than Kizaru, and as far as we know, again, Kizaru was not stated to be on the level of fleet admiral, and he was not offered that position, meaning that he may not be strong enough to become one. And I put Akainu over Aokiji because he beat him in a fight, and yeah, if he beats him in a fight, he's obviously stronger than him. I think he beat him because of double fruit advantage, but he still beat him nonetheless. So you can't really argue that. Number 6, Ben Beckman. Yes, people, Ben Beckman. And listen. Ben Beckman. Now, okay, this is where it gets controversial because a lot of people think Ben Beckman is not even top 10, but I'm here to tell you otherwise. Let me tell you why. He is Shanks' right-hand man. That's the number one thing. Shanks' right hand. Like, it's obvious that he's Shanks' right hand. Like, that's not even a question. He pointed a gun at Kizaru, and Kizaru did not move. Okay? He did not move a muscle. Ben Beckman has been stated. I forgot where it's been stated, but it has been stated. I believe Oda himself said that Ben Beckman is the strongest person, or not the strongest, the smartest person in One Piece. He is the smartest person. So obviously, if he's that smart, it would go into combat as well. So he could he probably has hockey. Like, no, not even probably. Yes, he has hockey. If he's on Shanks' crew, he has hockey for sure. For sure, he has hockey, and it's probably strong as hell. Like if you think like Virgo is like a master hockey, then you have not seen Shanks' crew, because I guarantee you Shanks' crew has just godly hockey. And if Ben Beckman is the right hand of Shanks, he's got some crazy strong hockey. He just pointed a gun at Kizaru, and Kizaru did not move an inch. And he's the smartest person, and he's Shanks' right hand. He has to be Admiral Plus. Admiral Plus, people. Alright, that's enough with Ben Beckman. Coming in at number 5, Silvers Rayleigh. The Dark King, Silvers Rayleigh. And the reason I put Silvers Rayleigh in at number 5 is because, one, he was Roger's right hand. Right there. That speaks volumes to his power. Roger's right hand. He has Conqueror's King hockey. He has all types of hockey. He's a hockey master. And here's the biggest thing. This spoke volumes to his power. When Silvers Rayleigh was fighting Kizaru, Kizaru himself states, "We don't have the resources to take you down right now." And guess who's there? There were like 10 Pacificistas, whatever the fuck it is, 10 of those things, Kuma, Kizaru himself, and Sentomaru. And like an army. They were all there. All of them. All of them. Again, Pacificistas, Kuma, Kizaru, and Sentomaru were all there. All of them. And Kizaru said, "We don't have enough military force to take you down right now." That right there, by itself, speaks volumes to his power. That speaks volumes. That alone, I actually thought of putting him higher, but I chose to put him in at number 5 because of that fact. Number 4, Blackbeard. Blackbeard. Let me tell you why Blackbeard. Yes, Blackbeard did run from Akainu pre-time skip, and he ran away from Shanks like a little bitch pre-time skip, but think about it. He was very new with Whitebeard's Double Fruit, and we've seen Whitebeard's Double Fruit. And you don't think that in 2 years he could learn how to use that Double Fruit? Like, Blackbeard right now is an island, mountain level, like, fucking destructive power. Like, he can do damage. He can do damage, people. Right now, yes. Yes, he can do damage. With the Guruguru Mi and the Yama Yama no Mi, he can do tons of damage. And who's to say he doesn't have other Devil Fruits by now? Like, I'm putting it number 4 based off of the Devil Fruits we've seen him use, and his projected use of the Devil Fruits. But he could have more Devil Fruits, and that would put him even higher up on this list. Number 3, Kong. Now, a lot of people will have problems with this. The reason I put Kong here is because, think about it. He's above Fleet Admiral. Like, just think about that for a second. Above Fleet Admiral. Like, he's he's Admiral, like, plus plus, most likely. I don't think he's Emperor level. I think he would be, like, right below Emperor level. Like, right below. Right below. But I do think he could beat Blackbeard, because Blackbeard's weakness is Haki, and Kong being 2 levels above Admiral will obviously have Haki. Like, that's not even a question. He has Haki. Yes, that's not even debatable. He has Haki. Like, 100% sure he has Haki. And his Haki's most likely powerful because, again, he is above Fleet Admiral. So he has to be strong. Number 2, one of my favorite characters in One Piece, red-haired Shanks. Yes. Yes. Red-haired Shanks. Now, the reason I put Shanks in at number 2 is his Haki. His Haki is the best Haki we have seen, bar none. His Haki is so far past anyone else's Haki we've seen that it's not even funny. Like, I think if you were to add up everyone else's Haki we've seen so far, you would not even equal Shanks' Haki. That's how strong his Haki prowess is. He stepped on a ship and the ship began to crack. Like, that shit leaks out. Shanks' I can't even talk. That's how fucking hyped I am about Shanks. Shanks' Haki leaks out of him. It actually, like, he physically, like, he can't even, like, keep it in one place. It just leaks out. And Shanks stopped an entire war. A lot of people are like, oh, if any Yonko showed up, the war would have stopped. Bullshit. Bullshit. Let me tell you why. In that war, think about it. The Marines had all their admirals, all their vice admirals. As far as we know, none of their vice admirals actually died. All their admirals were still there. Sengoku was still there. You don't think they could have fought Shanks? And if Whitebeard was stronger than Shanks, which I think Shanks was stronger than Whitebeard at that point in time, but if they could fight Whitebeard and not lose anyone, you don't think they could fight Shanks? No. They could fight, you don't think they could fight any other Yonko? Yes, they could fight any of the Yonko. They don't want to fight Shanks, though. They don't want to fight Shanks. Shanks stopped Kaido in his tracks, the supposed strongest thing in the world. No, Shanks stopped him. Shanks just said, don't go to Whitebeard. Kaido was like, oh shit, okay, Shanks, my man Shanks. And Shanks literally just said, whoever wants to fight, come fight me. And then Blackbeard, all the Marines, everyone was like, fuck that, we're not gonna fight you. And that's why Shanks is number 2, but not even he is as strong as the number 1 strongest person in One Piece. The strongest person in One Piece, number 1 on my top 10 list, Monkey D. Dragon! Yes, Monkey D. Dragon, people. Now, a lot of people will say, oh, we haven't seen him fight, we haven't seen him do shit. This dude is hyped like a motherfucker. This guy is hyped so much. Think about it. He is the world's most dangerous man. There's Kaido. There's Charlotte Lynn. Big Man. There's fucking Blackbeard. Blackbeard has 2 devil fruits. And Monkey D. Dragon is the world's most dangerous man. Shanks' Haki breaks ships. Monkey Dragon is the world's most dangerous man. Okay? Yeah. Monkey D. Dragon. And another thing about Kuma. Bartholomew Kuma, the Tyrant, who would probably make number 12 on this list. If it was top 15, it would probably go like 11 Mihawk, 12 Kuma. Mihawk would probably edge him out barely. But that's besides the point. Kuma is one of his subordinates. Kuma, the fucking Kuma, man. Kuma was under this guy. I don't even think Kuma is like, I think Kuma's like the 3rd strongest. I think it goes like Monkey D. Dragon, Sabo, Kuma. But Monkey D. Dragon, and then think about it. There are like 5 Gorosei, 4 Emperors, 7 Warlords, or Shishibukai, 3 Admirals, 1 Revolutionary. 1. There is 1 Revolutionary. By himself, 1 man is opposing the entire world government. Think about that. And think about it, if he's opposing the whole world government, why haven't they just like, if he's not so powerful, just dispatch like one admiral to go get him? You know why they can't do that? Because he's fucking Monkey D. Dragon and he could kick an admiral's ass. I think he could solo probably. I think he can maybe solo like two admirals at once, possibly three. That's a possibility. I don't know if I'm pushing it with that, but he could. I think he could take on two admirals. He most likely has a storm fruit because look when he's saving people. I forgot which arc it was, but he saves these people, and they're in just like a huge like crater just from wind, just wind pressure itself. Just fuck, man. He is so strong, and he's hyped. Look at all the people Oda's hyped and has not disappointed. Admirals were hyped. Did they disappoint? No. Look at fucking Whitebeard. Man, Whitebeard was hyped as like this god, and he was like a god in One Piece. Okay, Whitebeard was a fucking tank. Monkey D. Dragon is just as hyped. Maybe even more. I think he's more hyped. 'Cause the fact that we have not seen him do anything, and the fact that he's labeled as the strongest man in the world, people freak out at the mention of his name. People freak out when they find out Luffy's his son. He has Kuma. He had Kuma as one of his subordinates below him. When you have Kuma below you, you're strong as fuck. Okay, that doesn't mean they were on the same level. No, that means Kuma is Dragon's. Like Dragon can make Kuma his bitch. That's what that means. All right. Yeah. So Monkey D. Dragon. Yeah, guys, that's my top 10 list. For a quick rerun: Garp, number 10, number 9, Kizaru, 8, Aoki, 7, Akainu, 6, Ben Beckman, 5, Rayleigh, 4, Blackbeard, 3, Kong, 2, Shanks, 1, Monkey D. Dragon. Remember, in the comment section below, leave me your top 10 list or respond to the video, PM me, whatever you want, but please give me an explanation as to why you think your list is correct and not mine, or give me a reason why you agree with my list, like something to back it up with more proof or something. So yeah, don't forget to comment, like, rate, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you later. Bye.